Milton Opio, the Deputy Director of Bank of Uganda, is alleged to have fraudulently sanctioned the transfer of more than 20 billion shillings from the central bank's coffers to different project accounts, which the MPs say were dormant. The MPs accuse Opio of conniving to defraud the government of money through that act, which was done in total disregard of the laid-down guidelines.
3 transfers were executed fraudulently through the bank. 14.87 billion, which was on the 28th of December 2011. 1.7 billion on the 30th of January 2012, and another one of 3.5 billion on the 30th of February 2012. All disguised as salaries.
Yes.
And yet they were not.
Yes.
But the check was in the MOU that you must receive confirmation before processing.
The ones which were manually instructed, we were involved because they were duly authorized by the Accountant General. The ones which came through straight through processing, we also took it as authorized by the Accountant General.
The Deputy Director was also accused of forging a security paper after the Auditor General reportedly discovered that money was transferred using the electronic fund transfer.
That money moved by EFT,
yes.
That one we have agreed. However, we are saying there was an attempt to cover up, to make it look as if money had moved by security paper.
I didn't have this document, and there's no way I could have had this document because the documents in the bank are kept in our stores. And you print the statement and you get, unless it's trying to say, I was keeping some documents in my office, which is not possible.
Though Opio labored to explain how Bank of Uganda deals with such transfers, MPs say he is responsible for having transferred such huge amounts of money to dormant accounts.
Of course, you see there are only 2 possibilities. There is connivance or negligence, and does not seem to accept both. But of course, the committee shall come up with a conclusion on which one, depending on those facts.
The next witness grilled by the MPs was Amos Mwami, one of the people who still laid the blame on Geoffrey Kazinda, the former principal accountant in the office of the Prime Minister. Mwami, the director of 5 companies, told MPs how he received more than 2 billion shillings from Kazinda and later made to return it. His companies were registered in uncommon names like Jesus Enterprise, Christ Enterprise, Malaika, and Rural Suppliers.
On one day to all your 5 different accounts. On another day, the same amount of money, all the 5. You didn't have any concerns or suspicions.
That is when I definitely, for my case, I knew that maybe this people's computer really has a problem. Yeah, because it could go all into my company. Yes, so I knew that this people's computer, I think it has a problem. That's very true. Because you find all your company, those monies are going in, and definitely that's what you may think. And that's what I thought really.
The committee is now finalizing with the technocrats and will next week begin interrogating politicians who have been mentioned in this scandal. Agnes Nandutu, NTV Parliament.